Great. Okay. The first comedian, he came from New Jersey, USA.
Hey.
Both New Jersey and USA. Okay. He had very hard flight here to the Zoom, to Israel. Okay. So please be with him, give him a lot of love. Okay. And he came from New Jersey, and his name is Goldberg. Yeah.
Thank you, Gil. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shalom Chaverim. Thank you. Let me explain my name. I used to have a first name, but I dropped it after I came out to my family. You know, I thought coming out to my family, they would understand. Because a year before, my cousin was transsexual. He came home for a family reunion. They were so nice to him. They bought him new clothes. They took him to Broadway shows. So I figured when I come out to my family, they would understand. But they didn't. I came out Jewish. I started wearing kippah, and they all got so upset. It's like, what are you, putting us back a generation? What's the matter with you? You're going to go to heaven and we're not? Now we have to buy special food for you? Come on. You know, and then afterwards, once I started wearing a kippah, everyone started calling me Goldberg. I walked down the street, people say, Goldberg! Even my family, they call me Goldberg. So why bother with the first name? You know, ironically, I came out Jewish after my parents died. My parents were Orthodox, and they always wanted me to wear a kippah, and I didn't. This brings up a very powerful reason why Jews do or don't do things, and that reason is spite. We do things or don't do things out of spite. So out of spite, I didn't wear a kippah. So actually, I've been to Israel. I love Israel. One of the reasons why I came out is after a recent trip to Israel. And everyone argues over Israel, and it's the size of the state where I live, Jersey. Everyone is fighting over a piece of land the size of New Jersey. You know what the other 49 states would say if a bunch of Jews in America took over in New Jersey? You know what they would say? Thank you. That's what they would say. Israel's an incredible place. Every time I go to Israel, you know, people say, oh my God, are you going to be safe? Are you going to be safe? It is the safest place in the world. I really mean that. You know what the biggest danger in Israel is? The cats. There are cats everywhere. It's like dropping into Catwoman's lair. And they're like cats on steroids. My wife and I and my daughter, we were in Israel recently, and we made the mistake of feeding. We saw one little kitten, and we fed them. We fed the little kitten, and suddenly hundreds of cats come out of nowhere. He had to be rescued by Mossad. It was the biggest rescue since Entebbe. I'm serious. And Israeli men will, if you ever need directions, Israeli men will gladly tell you how to get to somewhere where they don't know how to go. I asked an Israeli guy, I said, do you know where the Great Synagogue is? No, I don't know. Take 3 blocks right and then take 2 blocks left. 5 shekels, please. And then next day I asked the guy, do you know where Miriam's falafel is? He goes, no, I don't know. It's crap. It's a crap place. Go 2 blocks to the left. You get to the dead end and then make a right. 5 shekels, please. And then I walked, and Miriam's falafel wasn't there. There was a falafel place named David's. It was pretty good, you know. So I ate there. I never found Miriam's. I see the guy a day later. I said, you know, I asked you what Miriam's falafel was. You told me what David's was. And he says, I told you it was crap, Miriam's falafel. By the way, I'm David. 5 shekels, please. What else? You know, I like being Jewish, but you know, our holidays are pretty lame. Really, we have lame holidays like Passover. What's the holiday of Passover? The Jews were being chased by Egyptians, and the bread didn't have time to rise, so we eat matzah. So in other words, no matter what is going on in life, what emergency is going on, there's always time to eat. Can you imagine that? Dad, we have to go. We have to go. The Egyptians are coming. Oh, Shlomi, please. I worked all day on the pyramids. I'm so tired. Your mother has a flunkin in the oven. She's baking bread. No, Dad, we have to go. The Egyptians, they're coming, please. Slimy. It's better to run on a full stomach. Sick, we'll eat. Well, don't worry. And the kid takes the bread out. Oh my God, it didn't rise, you idiot. And that's how we have matzah. It's ridiculous. And then we have this week we have the Hanukkah coming up. Hanukkah, right? Big miracle. The oil was supposed to last one night. It lasted 8 nights. You call that a miracle? Come on. Keith Richards is still alive. That's a miracle. I found a woman to go to bed with me and to marry me. That's a miracle. Oil lasting 1 night to 8 nights. That's not a miracle. I don't know. The older I get, the more Jewish I get. I'm like my mother. She was born in New York City. She died with a European accent. Steve, where you going? Where you going? What time you gonna be home? I said, Ma, what's with the vat and the there? You were born in Shipsit Bay, for Christ's sakes. Enough with the vat and the there. I don't know. You know, I wasn't always like that. I dated a woman named Christina. She was Catholic. And she got all upset with me because I went to her godson's communion and I got to host a piece of bread. And I asked the priest for a schmear cream cheese and she didn't like that. But let me tell you something. Being Jewish finally paid off because I just signed a movie deal. I will be the new Jewish superhero. I do, yeah. You know, they have a black Jewish superhero, Black Panther, Wonder Woman, transgender superhero. They even have a Protestant superhero called the Wasp. I will be the new Jewish superhero, the Jewish Kvetch. Where I make my superpower is I make the villains feel so guilty that they surrender. Go ahead, destroy the universe. See if I care. Just know you're breaking your mother's heart. Oh, look at you flying from planet to planet in those fancy schmancy flying machines, destroying all life forms. That you have time for, but to visit your parents, you have no time. Shame on you. But like every Jewish superhero, I have a weakness, my kryptonite. Oh my God, is that a clearance sale? All right, that's my time. Stay safe. See me in the movies in the spring. Thank you, God bless. Thank you, Gil.
Yeah, give it to Goldberg. Yeah.